themselves here behind Steph Curry, riding his coattails all season long, is unbelievable.
Jared, it is, and I've been saying this, and you know this, I've been preaching this for the last James Wiseman, and what he has done, to me, has been his best year because his percentages are still fantastic from 50, 40, 90 standpoint, where he was close to doing that, which is amazing to me, and to lead the league in scoring.
Right, so to that point, Smitty, look at this from NBA history. Steph now joins Kareem, MJ, Wilt as the only players with multiple championships, multiple MVPs, and multiple scoring titles. 46 today to help the Warriors get the 8th spot. GA, I don't know, our awards ballots are due in just over 24 hours.
I got to still do that tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to get that done.
With just over 24 hours, you have until midnight tomorrow night to get it done. What do you say about Steph Curry's year?
He's been incredible. And you know, I don't know that we should really be surprised because he's doing what great players are capable of doing. He's willing that team into the postseason. And granted, it's not a championship caliber team, all NBA as well, which when you think about the years that so many of these great guards are having, I think that speaks volumes for what he's done this season as well.
GA, I had a question. You were on the ball defender, in our day, and we know how tough it was because of the point guards we had in our game, and we have into now. But I want you to talk to me about, say, Gardner Steph without the basketball, because on ball, I would say that's 80% of you, and obviously your teammates behind you off pick and rolls. But how much and what would you do as a great defender on the ball? Gardner Steph Curry. One, you got to guard him with intensity with the ball, but when he gives it up, walk me through that. I know you haven't guarded him, but just walk me through that process.
Well, I've visualized it and thought about how you would go about it. And first and foremost, I couldn't do it by myself. What makes Steph great is, as full as he can be with it, his ability to play without it. And ultimately, that's as much a reflection of his team. If you watch how he repositions himself after he gives it up, how they go and rescreen for him, and they are always seeking to create an opportunity for him. It's impressive to watch. And that's why, as an individual defender, you're not going to be able to stop him because you're going to be reliant upon the help defense, on the team defense. And if the floor is really spaced out, a lot of times it's just going to come down to you and your teammate who is basically guarding the screener. And if you aren't locked in, and even when you are, because he's so great, you're still going to get burned, man. You really are at his mercy oftentimes. And I've said this about all the great players in the league. At the end of the day, with the way the rules are and the fact that it's not allowed in terms of the physicality, you're at their mercy. You just got to hope they're off. And Steph Curry proves that time and time again with his ability to score the basketball.
And, Jared, I would say when I played with Mookie Blaylock, because I got off the basketball, it means so much to have a guy that can put it on the money, and y'all have that chemistry.
Yeah.
I could play a game without verbally telling Mookie where I was going. That's why I love the Draymond Green and Steph Curry chemistry, because Draymond has to get a lot of credit too as well, because he's putting that ball on the money. Because I would, GA and Jared, I would have problems trying to pass the Steph. Where are you going? Could you please stop? Instead of all that moving.
Right.
But that's what makes, I think, their chemistry is just unbelievable to be able to put the ball on the money. And them two play off each other.
Draymond fell in a rebound and an assist shy of a triple-double today. So final day of the regular season, 15 games, all 30 teams in action. We had 5 games complete, 10 more games to go. We came into the day with only 3 teams knowing which seed they would be coming into the day. Slightly more clarity with the Eastern Conference right now, but still the West up for grabs. So much unpredictability. I knew there was going to be a lot of surprises today. I did not know on my drive into work today that we would be showing nipples on the air. And that is what we're doing, and we're highlighting what Steph Curry gave us today, a show. 46 points, and this, Baron Davis. Remember when Barron's had the dunk over AK-47? And then Baron Davis did this? Lift it up. Warriors uniform. Look at that.
Steph didn't have that girdle on, though.
I was about to say, he didn't have that belt.
He wasn't wearing that belt, man. He didn't have that belt. That form fitter.
That's that waist trainer, right? My man, BD.
Man.
Oh, BD.
You can breathe now. BD, you can breathe now. Let it out, baby. Let it out.
Are we body shaming? Is that what's happening right now?
Not at all.
Facts. We just stating facts.
You remember that? Yeah, that play. That was an iconic play too. That slam that he had, and then oh man, that was incredible. That was incredible. And Steph to match that. I mean, it was just a brilliant performance, man. I really
crew, by the way, just leaving this to sit up there for the whole time. Who's just staring at this upstairs? That's just looking at.
You asked for it.
Yeah, this on you, Jared.
This on you, Jared.
Because it's not really the visual we needed. Like I was good with the shots.
Right. Yes.
I did not need to see the whole jersey raise.
Yeah. I love, Jared, the way you set that up. And then we had that waist trainer on for like 3 minutes.
Well, I have a teleprompter now, so I wrote that for a while. I put that.
Did you write nipples in your prompt?
I did. I put it in the prompter. Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I did
wow.
that.
That is impressive.
Mountain Dew shot chart presented by who else? Mountain Dew. We're being told to move along. Here's the 46, Smitty, from Steph Curry today. Not very efficient, but he'll take it.
Hey, at 40, first of all, GA, I wish I could have got shot 22 threes.
Right.
22 threes.
Would that take you about 4 games to do that?
About 5, but that's okay. 22 threes and the energy, the way he's that focal point and the range and the distance. I keep saying this is the best I've seen him playing since he's been in the league.
And the thing that's so impressive, like, I hope the fans can appreciate, first, how hard it is to take 36 shots. 36 shots in an NBA game. Because in his case, you're not going to just dribble down and he's going to go to the block and you're going to throw it to him. He's got to go work, coming off screens, re-screens, spacing, creating space off the dribble. To get up 22 threes is also a difficult challenge. And so, when you say 16, from a true shooting standpoint, he was very efficient. I mean, that's what going 9 of 22 from 3 can do for you. 36 shots, you take 46 points every night. And that's what he was able to do. And he was able to do it, in essence, the biggest game of the year because it secured them getting that 8th spot and now having an opportunity to control their own destiny in that first play-in game.
One more thought on the awards. Ballots are due tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Thoughts running through my head as we all make our final decisions. I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination Steph's going to win it or he's going to be on the first 2 lines of anybody's ballot. But for him to do this with this team, to lead the league in scoring, to have such a record-setting three-point shooting year as he had once again, and to get them to the 8 seed in the playoffs with the talent or lack thereof around him, who had a better team, this year's Golden State team or the 2017 Oklahoma City team where Russell Westbrook won the MVP for a team that was in 6th place?
I'm trying to go back to think of Russ' team.
Right.
That's the one thing. I would say Russ's team was better.
Okay.
Just off thought. I can't go off memory, Jared.
Victor Oladipo was on that team?
Well, I was just about to say, I think that this team is better than Russ's team.
Okay.
And I'm not saying either team's great.
And the only reason why I said that, GA, was because of the injuries that Steph has had lately.
Yeah.
But I can't remember all that. Okay. So what are you trying to say, though, Jared? What's the question, Jared?
No,
you just threw out
neither roster's great, but I will say this. Draymond Green is probably going to end up in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Yes, totally agree.
And we also appreciate, if you say Draymond's the second best player, he's better than the second best player that was on that OKC team.
Okay. Well, that year was probably.
And then I'd say Andrew Wiggins probably the better third option.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, just a thought. Wanted to throw it out there.
I just can't go back that far. I remember the roster that well.
Again, with how great we're building up Steph here, nobody's going to argue that Steph has had a phenomenal year. We have the potential for one of the greatest, I don't even want to call it NBA games, one of the great basketball games we've ever had in our lifetimes. A opportunity for Steph versus LeBron on Wednesday night where the winner gets the 7 seed and the loser then has their season on the line. The Lakers are going to play New Orleans tonight, and basically the Lakers could be the 6th spot or they could be the 7th spot. That 7th spot would force them to play the Warriors on Wednesday night, and the Lakers need to win and Portland needs to lose tonight.
I totally agree. But if it happens that the Lakers move up to that 6th spot, Portland, Golden State will be exciting as well. You took 2 guys that shoot it extremely well, deep. So one good thing about it, we're going to get good basketball no matter who's in 7th and 8th spot. And for a 1-game scenario, we haven't seen that in the NBA. Me and GA played when it was best of 5,
Right.
which I thought was fantastic. I know it was a situation where I would love to see that back because it gives the lower seeds a better chance, but –